I never actually opened this. Boom, boom. Press A to play. Move your overlay, dum dum.
Dum dum.
Oh god.
Dum dum. Oh god. Dum dum. Oh god.
Can you meet it from up here? Please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then do this and that. Bibbity bap. Then. Thank you very much. Skip. Skip. Load. Load. King's Gambit.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige.
I still have like 4
She'd
streams open
arrived
right now,
from
but that's fine.
another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing.
Oh, I gotta refresh. Got a green
carried them
screen.
to Velen.
Let's go.
There, one trail
tab.
ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Innisfell,
Wild Hunt.
meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
Do both ways. There we go. 320p. It didn't bug out this time. Let's go. Let's go. Clear chat. So what was it doing? Report to Proc on credit to collect root. We can do that. We have some inventory to get rid of. You know what? Nah, I'm fine. Now, here's the thing. Do I finish the main game and then do all these? And then do the DLC? I don't know. Up here. Way to find a merchant too. Clear out inventory. Oh, I'm so tired.
You and Hjalmar.
You and Hjalmar.
Fucking show that icy horse
Blood on crate. We gotta find a merchant somewhere.
Master Geralt. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition.
As with
After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed.
I have to have the audio
Only
going
the sons and
just to
daughters
have the
of
stream not
Skellige may
pause.
stay in the castle.
So much for a stupid charm. Maybe I'll stop by next time. Croc made an exception for me.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakow waits.
Armor?
How's the mood in there?
Let's go.
Mind your manners.
Wrong guy.
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah! I was sure.
Bah.
Oh yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellige is right here at Caer Trolde Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
Who would be crowned king?
What do you think? Who'll be the next king of the Isles?
Hjalmar, clear as day. Lad's brave and generous. And from Croc's own line. No better claimant.
And we basically choose. I think I'm gonna go with Ceres.
Looking for someone
She
who
just
can
seems
make
like a
me
better
a master quality
ruler to
breastplate.
me.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf. Fergus, perhaps? Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
Oh, we can turn that quest into it. Forgot about that. What do you have in stock?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
We gotta repair some stuff too, I think. So, boop. Boop. Is this not equipped? No, which one isn't equipped? Oh, right here. Will be destroyed when removed? Or then there's no point. Oh, wait, my tail took damage? That's possible. Okay. I don't care about repairing those. Upgrades. I don't really care about these. Yeah, shop. Anything interesting in here? Some maps. I'm gonna buy all these. Oh, here we go. It's like a year and a half, isn't it? Now, what are these? Witcher treasure stuff. Cool. Then what are these? Anything I need? Parchments, junk. What's this? Brigade. I don't care about the armor. Lead. I mean, they're probably all gonna be armor, aren't they? Makes sense. Alright, so I'll read those in a minute. That could be better than my current one. That's not. 10% chance to dismember. Probably better than what I'm currently wearing. So we don't want this. I'll get rid of the armor first. That weighs more. No. Okay. We have a lot of these too to get rid of. Then, do I have the cheap ones? No. 134. Can I get 2 cells out of this? 175, 596, 27. No, so just go for this one, I guess. Or anything closest? 208? Yeah, it's fine. It's like a born every minute. Quest items. Go ahead and read those. How about now?
So long.
All of the lights. No. What am I doing? Inventory. Quest items. Some of the improvements to School of the Wolf gear are hidden in the Skellige Isles. Elgar left them in the central part of the Ard Skellig and in the ruins of 2 watchtowers, one in the Undavik, one in Spikeru. He wanted them to be available for witchers who need them and are clever enough to find them. Abraham Savi's first map. After the discovery of the marks related to the Bear School of Witchers in the ruins of the Castle Tursich, Professor Altenstein sent me to prepare a map similar to the one prepared by A. Kermith, indicating that the various locations in the archipelago where these symbols occur. Professor Altenstein was, of course, correct in his suspicions. I quickly found such locations and have marked them on this map. Abraham Savi, adjunct in Natural History at Oxford Academy. Following Professor Altenstein's instructions, I'm studying remnants of the presence of witchers from Bear School. I've discovered more and more locations marked with the bear symbol. Naturally, I've marked each of them on this map. I've noticed something disturbing for some time. A certain strange gentleman appears to have been following me. He stays at the same inns and roads houses as I, sticking close to me like a shadow. I have decided to return at once to the place where I began my research, namely the ruins of Castle Tursich, to meet with the other members of the expedition. What was that? Oh, someone probably went live. Yeah. Nothing important. I'm charting a direct course for the spa where we commenced our study, the ruins of Castle Tursich. As I travel, I have been marking the additional locations with the bear symbol where I have discovered. Reading an unsteadily hand, he's still following me. Map is damaged and covered in blood, hard to decipher which locations are marked, and the only portion of the text is legible. In the ruins of Castle Tursich, that is where we made our first findings. I shall be safe there. Bloodstains. Elgar has further improved to the equipment used by the School of the Wolf in various regions of this Skellige Isle. I can't read. He put some in a wooden fort in southern Ard Skellig. Another set he hid in the ruins of the western portion of Hindersfall. A third stash was hidden in the brutal burial mounds found in the western Ard Skellig. Alright. Let's go, man. Excuse you. I remember this quest. Oh, they're starting off with new characters right now. Leon and, or what's the character's name? Lion? I think,
Step careful there.
New map too. Oh no, there is no new map.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
shows some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
What your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Do 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 do.
Sarah's-
do, 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 do.
Hey! Ah, damn it!
I didn't play that well.
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Wait, are they both attackers?
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, we're near twins in that regard.
Where's Croc?
Don't see Crack. He talks
Crack.
to the Jarls.
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Respect.
Alright, did they update pulse and everything too? That was a lot faster with his pulse scanner. Look at these dogs. Wolves. How do you jump again? E.
You sever your surprising. Head of a giant. The emperor himself needs to hear them take up their swords themselves.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Seven is not voting or vying for support.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Got a specific family in mind?
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige's seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for a king?
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of vote is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Catrold?
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
Oh, I thank you.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all
Trash.
out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
You and Berna talked, what about?
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrige instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Let's go. Not torn between Hjalmar and Ceres.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean, do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Think Skellige will listen to a woman?
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Hjalmar isn't too hot-tempered to be a king.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Yeah, but Epiduck, no. Talking about my reward.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm touched.
I'm the one.
Lugos, 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 Lugos.
Hear that? Damn it. Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Did I eat? I've seen that movie before. We have Eden. Let's go ahead and burn him. Rude. Is he down? Let's go. 3 bears. Oh god. There it goes. How was the heavy attack for that? I'm gonna try it. The guy just died. He's alive. No, it didn't work. Would you have to start it first and then switch, maybe? No, okay, I don't even know. Whatever. Here we go. Let's go.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding. Quick!
Da. Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dad, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Got ourselves a right mess.
Damn it. Things have sure gotten messy.
That's putting it mildly. We've clues to examine, things to consider. We must find out how this came to be, elsewise we...
We've no time for that. I know where to find the guilty.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
I'll help you, Ceres.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Oh my.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
Who died?
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, Lugos, Lugos. Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise.
Oh, let's look around.
We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
King's Gambit.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Oh, the bear.
All right. What do we have here?
Examine head.
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
Examine torso.
Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw.
Examine limbs.
Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid.
Ottrig, no.
All the horns are empty. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room.
I want to look at all these first.
Wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death. Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
A dagger. think. No, we're okay. Okay, that's fine.
Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
Didn't do that one either.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
And that's it. Alright.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And... human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield.
Got a good idea what causes the transformation?
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Ask Hjort to have a look at the meat sample. Oh, Yacht, where are you, Hjort?
A disgrace. The camp we've not seen since the Red Fury.
Oh, Hjort.
Our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, Our Lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome has anything to do with berserkers?
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere.
Ceres wasn't lying, you know plants.
Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome, or Mardrome meme. Never heard of it.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
That knows.
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. Prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe.
Come on, we could find some clues there.
Please. I should take the wire. Through the wire. So you can go any slower.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow. But so does blood.
Might say he got his wish.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar.
I love that blue line at the bottom of the screen.
Come, I'll show
It's great.
The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels
Right
of the
behind
finest.
you.
I should fall down the stairs.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Yes, sir. You know where I am.
Quick.
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
Let's
Secret passage.
go.
One rarely used, more like. When Hjalmar and I were like,
Bygone days.
Oh, we leveled up as well, I forgot. Max out the whirlwind? It seems it'll be up to 50% of stamina and gain adrenaline points. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Now what do we want out of this tree? First attack also apply bleeding if not. Go. What's the chance of proc though? Enemy damage resistance by 5%. Adrenaline point adds 1% to the chance of killing an opponent instantly. I like that, it's 2 points. Critical hits, no, with a crossbow, disable monster special ability for 5 seconds. Casting a sign, 3 adrenaline points available will be consumed to upgrade the sign to the highest level. Locking all bonuses, increase sign intensity. Okay. I like these two. So go up to a 2% chance of killing a guy instantly. And it can proc every 15 seconds, gotcha. Not bad. Probably grab the other one first. I love my bleeding. The blue line is back.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
no. But I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Look for tracks around the cellar door using your Witcher senses.
Someone walked through the mead. breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go. Look! It's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Hey, what now, you piece of filth?
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Witch hunt.
Got him!
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No Uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea, but I do know one who never stops saying it.
It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was Berna's motive?
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the maid. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Too easy.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Cerys on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Cerys speaks true. Berna commanded me to poison the maid. When Cerys and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for what Cerys says.
I can vouch for Cerys. She's telling the truth.
You? Yet another Uncreate lackey? Did Cerys entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher. More than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
There's no other piece. There's one other piece of evidence.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Cerys. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Uncrate will face.
Making a big mistake.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
The truest, bro.
Silent. You gave Cerys no credence. You gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrige, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Uncrate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and seafowl will peck apart your remains.
Let's go.
Berna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes,
Poor guy.
we must endure.
He's a rightful
I thank
king.
you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinath, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Sure, let's go.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go. We're just in time.
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today,
Why is the music so loud?
ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown.
Let's
Let
go.
us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Cerys! 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 Cerys!
Lugos. claps.